Hello everyone. It's looking like I'm dropping a lot of frames. How does the stream look if anyone is in yet? Can you hear me? Hold on. La la la. La la la. Hold on, I'm gonna mute again and pull up the video on my phone because it should be a little bit behind, so I should be able to see if it's lagging like crazy. I'm gonna turn on the camera. Hi, hello, how is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing better than my stream quality seems to be doing. Hi, Oliver, how are you? I really hope my stream isn't just the black void that Twitch on my phone keeps showing me. Please tell me I'm not just a black void to you. I would appreciate it. How are you today, Oliver? I do have the stream open, but it's kind of behind, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just has me wondering. Ignore that. I need curtains still. Very much. Don't look at how many water bottles I have on my bed, or on my bedside dresser. He knocked it down, is the point. So, but this one stayed up. How far behind is this? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's bad. Oh my god. Wait, it looks like it actually might have straightened out. So this is, oh my god, I'm dropping 84% frames. Could we be normal? Maybe if I go further. Can we drop less frames, please? Sorry guys, I have the task manager open. I swear it wasn't doing this before I went live. Can I have a stream that doesn't look like it was made in a toaster? That would be cool. I think that helped some. Hello, Zalo, how are you doing today, my friend? You're on your way to see Tommy Innit, so you can't stay, but you wanted to stop and say hi? Well, I appreciate it. I hope you have so much fun at the Tommy Innit live show. Hello. I went to put my phone right here. Do you guys want to be able to see? That's crazy. I guess just tell me if it becomes unwatchable. This game is a lot of still frames anyway, so we'll try to persevere. But if it is unwatchable, please let me know, chat, and I will, I don't know, start the end the stream and try again. My roommates just got home. I hear them. Zalo, I did not know you were going to the Tommy Innit live show because I kind of wanted to go, but I didn't want to go alone. Curbing recent security breaches. Government to block data leakers' websites. Oh my god, it's that's funny. First workaholics treatment center to open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. Beachgoers report silver algae blooming on Alki Beach. Okay, hold on. Let me go to the bottom. Lua. She's a 10, but about to marry a freelancing elf. Lua, that makes you an 11. So she's an 100. Aw, he's so cute. Myrtle, do you think VR would really take off in the future? I personally can't use it for very long, but maybe that's just me. She's slaying. Oh my god, wait, is... Oh wait, we can click on them and make them bigger? OMG. Oh my god, did Aqua take this picture? That's so cute. That's what I'm going to choose to believe. Having an ocean fish as a pet is so hard, especially living in a city such as Seattle, but it feels nice to have someone depends on you, you know? So true. Lucas. Busy all day today. Don't forget to drink water. Hashtag still on hiatus though. I'll drink a little bit of water to that one. It's coming together. I can't believe it. It's gonna be so good. Good for you, Rachel. Ryona, today's delivery cutoff time, 3 o'clock, 1500, so no night shift. Yippee! Wait, what did I miss? Hello? Oh, Amanda and Silver. Got a little update. Something's missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? I grew so long in between our plays of this game that I do not remember whose key that is. Also, this is definitely the second time something's missing from the drawer. So that's not good. Somehow I feel like it's going to be a long, long night. Or not. Good evening. Hey, Ash Gordon. How are you? Not too shabby, I hope. Everything is just fine. You sure? Positive. How about you, sir? How's work? My shift is over, so I'm free now. Nice. That reminds me, Mr. Hyde was here just the other day. Ah, that's right. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan. Yes, what a nice surprise. He's told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, that's part of why I'm here tonight. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is. On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. Much obliged. So Hendry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. It has milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it. I think it's called STMG. I'll have a cup of that. Ugh. It's been way too long since I played the first game for this. STMG. I remember that from the first game, but... I don't think I realized you could make milk be the base. Or I don't think I remembered. I think this is... tea, milk, and honey? I feel like that's not right. Yeah, that's just... That's just garbage! That's what I just did. Hold on. Maybe it's green tea, milk, and honey. No. It's probably tea, I assume. Chat, any thoughts? Because I could use a touch of assistance. Maybe it is a milk base. Chat, what are popular spices in Indonesia? Maybe it's cinnamon. No. He said it was spiced. Maybe it's ginger. Yeah! I'm a genius. One nutritious drink from the archipelago. Yup, coming up. Thanks a lot. So what's in it again? It's a hot blend of egg, milk, ginger, and honey. The drink's name itself is in the ingredients. Susu, telur, madu, jahe, milk, egg, honey, and ginger. No wonder it somewhat reminds me of eggnog, albeit spicier and not as rich. But I can see why Hendry likes it. It's a great stamina drink. He probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work. You're probably right. As long as he remembers to take breaks. Maybe I should invite him for a drink here sometime. What do you think? That would be lovely. Then consider it done. You know what? I don't think Hyde will show up tonight. Oh? Why is that? When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. It's not exactly great outside either. I thought he liked this kind of weather. Him? Yes. His car? Not so much. The thing wouldn't survive this kind of storm. Now that you mention it, you may be right. I used to drive him in that car, back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is? Yep. Gave me the whole backstory of it. Oh. I guess I'm just surprised he still uses it is all. The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it. Which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here. What do you mean? He lived here before, right? Yeah. He kept bringing up the past, too. Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia? I was going to say homesickness. But I realized that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say, though. It's the strange longing for times gone by. Considering how fast things are changing these days. Maybe even too fast. Which is ironic, really. What is? Live long enough, you'll realize the only constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs the world throws at you, decay. Just stuff we have to deal with indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you think we'd get used to it at some point. But we never do. Never completely, anyways. I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in and of itself. That sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us. Keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. You get used to these after a while, huh? Pretty much. Yo, it's her! Oh, hey there. We meet again. Yes, hello. Ryona. Excuse me for a moment. Got it. Welcome, Miss Ryona. Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone. Oh, okay then. How's your car, by the way? My car? Oh, you mean the tire. There's really no need for concern, as it was an easy fix. But thank you for asking. Oh, I'm sleepy. My pleasure. May I order a cup of Russian tea? I think we're gonna have to Google what's in Russian tea. Okay, chatters. On that Google. Okay, so... Russian tea, all recipes. Ingredients: 2 cups white sugar, 2 cups orange flavored drink mix, 1 cup instant tea powder, 1 ounce packaged powdered lemonade mix, 2 teaspoons ground cinnamon, 1.5 teaspoon ground cloves. Okay, I'm going to guess tea, lemon, and cinnamon? Do we have that yet? No, okay. So, basic tea, then lemon, then cinnamon. Let's try that. Yeah! Ash Gordon on top! Russian tea for the lady Russian to deliver. That's a good one. She's so cute. Oh, we got her birthday. Oh, it was only a couple of days ago. Was it at the? It was at the beginning of the game. This is perfect, by the way. Thank you. You're welcome. Hello. So who are you meeting with, if I may ask? You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info. Ah, that's right. So you two did end up connecting after all. We did, yes. But truth be told, I really wasn't sure about contacting him at all. Why is that? Because as far as I'm concerned, there was no real reason for me to do so. Nevertheless, I sent him an email the following night. Right after the completion of my final delivery at 3 a.m. Oh my god. That's pretty late. A little, but surely no worse than forgetting it altogether. But he replied straight away, to my surprise. Had no idea he was such a night owl. Or perhaps just an extremely early bird. Right? Wonder if he ever sleeps. That should be a question for you too, miss. Oops. Anyhow, he answered me with an apology. He regretted his rudeness from when we first met. Which was another surprise, since I didn't think it was such a matter of concern. Well, he did return here the next evening looking for you. Did he? Yep, he said so himself. I see. How peculiar. In any case, we exchanged phone numbers and have been texting ever since. Then he said he wants to meet up and speak in person. Which is why I'm here now. But I'm still not quite sure it's necessary. I mean, maybe he just wants to chat and hang out? Perhaps. I suppose we'll see.
Yeah, so Hyde's not coming tonight. Probably for the best, given the circumstances. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight. Understandable.
I did not put this on something that doesn't spin after my last stream, because my in-computer camera started working again. Like, I can use it on Discord, but it won't let me use it on OBS. So it's still on the slippery candle lid. My apologies for these surges. I was hoping it'd become more stable as the days go by, but no need to apologize for something out of your control. That's right, you tried everything you could. I know. Thank you for your understanding. How are you doing, miss? Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issues with children? Sorry? Oh, I mean, the hospital admission problem from the other day. Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had beef with kids I was unaware of. Sorry for the misunderstanding. No worries. It was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better? Yes. Well, I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago. We all have our bad days. Don't worry about it. Thank you. While we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place? Sure. It was quite near this police station, actually. At a meter spot just outside the now defunct library. Oh no. Oh, that Bankit building at the Bourne intersection? Yes, that's correct. I see. So it was originally a library. You know the area? I know of the property, yeah. It's been abandoned for a long time now. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's being done with it. Since it's located in a very populated, culture-centric neighborhood. That's true. There's even an art college nearby. Right? Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd. Odd? How? It's just Aaron. Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way. Feel? Don't you mean remember? Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it? That is odd. Well, there used to be a flea market there a long, long time ago. Perhaps that is what you were recalling? A flea market, huh? The last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh, wait. There was a single dead tree surrounded by strange trinkets. A dead tree, huh? No idea why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there forever too, as far as I know. That hawthorn tree was something for a landmark for us drivers. And the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrances of sorts. Remembrances? Hold on, I'm just going to recap a bit here, okay? Sure. Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library. On a seemingly deserted street within a busy area. That has a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason? Sounds about right. Except the tree is no longer there. Oh? Hello? Why'd I get a notification? Hold on, I'm gonna reload my Twitch because it's being kind of weird. Lucas, are you serious, Pops? Oh, Georgie's here? Why wouldn't I be? That's crazy.
Sorry, like I said, my Twitch is being weird. Okay, reload, please. Okay. Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, everyone. Oh, boy. I thought I'd be early, but you're already here, lady. Hello. Ash Gordon, for the love of all things holy, tell me my lighter is here. Well, you're in luck, because it is. Hot damn, thank goodness. Would you like me to get it now for you? Nah, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. Just bring it with my drink later. I don't think we have it. Sure, let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers. That thing is not in there. Is it supposed to be? Oh. Okay, it was underneath the key card. Okay. I was like, what are you talking about? Well, well, well. What's up, y'all? What's new? Evening, officer. We were just talking about the spot where Miss Ryona's car may have been vandalized. Oh? They got your car too, lady? Yes, but it's not a big issue. Still, sorry you had to experience that. Where did you park your car, miss? I can send you the coordinates if you'd like. That'd be real swell. Got it. Okay! Did she airdrop them to him on his flip phone? Did she just send coordinates to 911, no context? Oh. Is it within the area you expected, or? Pretty much. The same location where I parked mine a week ago. I see. You can rest assured. We already increased patrols in that area. That's great. But I'm the only one doing it at the moment. That sucks. What's that? Am I hearing you, out of all people, doubting my skill, Ash Gordon? No, of course not. I just thought it means an unfortunate increase in your workload. Ah, well, them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso, Ash Gordon. And don't forget my lighter. Bro said lighter or else. That's just 3 shots of coffee, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god! Oliver, am I on that grind? Am I making the coffee well? Oh, there it is. Thanks, Ash Gordon. You probably think I'm being silly, but what can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's borderline superstitious, I know. Don't you have anything of the sort? Bro. Well, I have a good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have this with me— What? Since when can I do that? Whoa! I can kind of move. No one reacts to me just twitching out, which is kind of funny, but I didn't know I could do that. You hold the... Right. Alright, here comes the strongest espresso in the house. Cheers! Ah, perfect as always. Are you ready to order? Might as well. I'd like something desserty, because it's my cheat day. Sure thing. Any specifics in mind? Well, I saw this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday. It was so thick. I thought it was chocolate sauce. The name also reminded me of a song. but for some reason I can't remember the title right now. You know, that sounds oddly familiar. For real? I'll have that thick cocoa. It's got milk and a little hot, spicy kick to it. Are we guessing this is... No, that's caramel. What is this? Because I was gonna say dulce con leche, but that's caramel. Spanish Sahara. That looks delicious. Also got it first try. Ash Gordon on top. I gotta stop doing that. Here comes a cup of Spanish Sahara for you. Oh, so that's what it's called? That's what we call it here, at least. Very cool. Then, bon appetit. Warm and cozy, just like a day in Barcelona. That's crazy, okay. I think this is it. Very tasty. Thanks, Ash Gordon. You're so welcome. So, Pops, just earlier you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was it in the same location where the lady's car was? Creepy patrolling experience. Well, I don't know if I should even talk about it, because maybe it's just a tad too spooky. Even for me. Georgie, what happened? Tell him, Pops. It's not that big a deal, honestly. Then all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something. You've got a point there. Y'all were talking about the area anyway, right? Yep. Well, I've been patrolling there the past few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. It's about half a mile round trip from the intersection and back. There's nothing much there either. A concrete sidewalk with metered parking spots, a fence here and there, and an unfinished construction site with a couple CCTVs dotted about. No tree? What tree? There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library. Huh. Oh, that old dead tree. It was uprooted by the city back in January. The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. I see. Why? What's up? We were actually talking about it earlier, and being a decades-old landmark aside, could there be something more to the tree than just, well, being old? You think so? That's what I think after listening to Miss Ryona. Are you expecting something from me, Ash Gordon? Huh? Oh, no, I'm sorry if I crossed a line. You just seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts. I understand. But I would like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind. Gladly, miss. Almost forgot about me there, huh? So anyway, patrolling on that street is an easy task. Only 4 to 5 cars would park there overnight at most, which makes keeping track a breeze. Sounds ideal enough. As expected though, nothing happened the first 2 nights. But yesterday was a different story. Oh, that was good audio work. Whoa, hold on. Poor Lucas. What a stage setup, eh? Oh, phew. There you go. Thank goodness. Sorry about that. Please, continue. Alrighty. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift, and I found nothing was amiss. There was only 4 cars parked that night, 2 spaced across the street and 2 on the opposite corner, side by side. My plan was to leave after I walk one last round to make sure everything was okay. You're walking? And a reminder, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes. Okay. Then, at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. Smug as I was about to clock out, thinking 'twas another night job well done. Right? Wrong, as I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street, all tires flattened. That's 12 vandalized tires for you. In a span of less than 10 minutes. That is so strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just 1 tire. And that's if you're using the right tools, right? But that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the streetlights went out. Suddenly and all at once. What? Jordy, you're lying. What? Right after that, I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter. His face. They were going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet I saw nothing at all. Oh. Are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrareds actually managed to catch something, but the videos weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it. Jeez Louise, Pops. That's way spookier than what you told me in the car, but it's cool though. I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants there, you see? Well, whoever they were, they sure worked fast. Right? Anyway, Ash Gordon, I think I want another drink. All that talking is making my throat dry and coffee just ain't cutting it. Roger that, what would you like? What do you suggest? How about some tea with ginger and honey? Sounds good. Can you use the red flower stuff you has as a base? You mean hibiscus? Definitely. Okay, then I'd like red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey. Okay, hibiscus, ginger, and a touch of honey. I bet that goes crazy, IRL. Tea. Ooh, that looks so good. 1 piping hot Ted Jahay Rosella. I'm sure that's how that's said. For you. Oh? What does it mean? Jahay means ginger, Te means tea, and Rosella is Roselle, another name for hibiscus. I see, a legit herbal drink. Spicy, but perfect for the weather. Good call, Ash Gordon. I'm happy to please. If that's the case, then let me just join your patrol, Pops, because I'm not scared of ghosts. Real beings scare me more. Wait a sec, kid. What do you mean by ghosts, eh? Jumping the gun a little there, aren't you? I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's even something crazier than that. I am really fond of the idea that ghosts do not exist in this world when in my sightline if I look this way a little bit in the game, there's a werewolf, a human, a satyr, and a siren all sitting behind the bar. And also, I'm an alien. Like, ghosts could totally be real. Don't joke around like that. Sorry. Oh, my brew pad. Aw. Born and raised in Seattle, still a lactose intolerant cop. I forgot he's lactose intolerant. Me, when that's my whole personality is being a cop and lactose intolerant. Sorry. Interesting. You know something? No, not me. But she might. Right, the tree, wasn't it? Oh yeah. What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought. I'm not sure if this can be any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree? Huh? I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss? Well, it's because someone passed away there. What? Allow me to explain. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct? Right. They called it the Fairy Market. It was unofficially set up by the transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all the other uncategorizable beings at the time. Fairies were a part of that. Huh. I remember learning about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organizing equitable classifications was thought as one of the first steps towards civil peace, but it was oversimplification, inefficient, and not speedy enough. Was all that before the Vindication Act? Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo. What? That's as good as, like, non-existing at all. Really, that's horrible. It was the main reason why the Fairy Market was created in the first place. To ensure transients' survival throughout the changing times. In more ways than one. The market had no real schedule, therefore, the start of Fairy Week would be marked by flowers strewn along the intersection. Just so people would notice and come and take a look. Sounds kinda too low-key, no? Because it was illegal, silly. Oh. And that was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless, while the laws were still shaky at best. Question mark? Then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there. And the only evidence left of the crime was that tree, standing where there was no tree before. Wait a second, what? Why did I never hear about it? How long ago was this? The accident occurred in 1959. It is canonically 2023 right now. But the market itself was forcefully disbanded in 1961. Happened before I was born, huh? Yeah, I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget. Huh? We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce. And I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual. Oh, correct. But that wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site, as well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case. But there was a body, wasn't it? Just not the one people might expect. You mean the tree? Right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave specific landmarkers behind. Not all can do that, though. Us banshees don't do that. Oh, she's a banshee. Sorry, I said siren. You don't? No, we simply disappear. So, if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes. And that's messed up. Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa. I'm boiling. I'll take a further look into this more, miss, but I have a question for you. Yes? You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree removal? I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I better get going then. It's almost time for my shift. Okay, officer. Break a leg, Pops. I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. I'll keep y'all posted. Bye, Georgie. I'd better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm, though, if you don't mind, miss. Yes? It's about the fairies passing and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that was just a myth. I guess not, unfortunately. That is why there used to be memorabilia around that tree. They were efforts by those who remembered to preserve the memory. But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd still have the tree. It really makes me question my memory. Are there any people I might have forgotten? Were there events I missed? It's quite scary to think about. For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So, no need to feel bad about it. Is that so? Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala. Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir. Well then, nice to meet you. Nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Ryona. Thank you. See you around. Bye, Ash Gordon. Take care. You okay? It's getting real late. I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? You don't sell food here. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Well, just kidding, Ash Gordon. Don't hate me, please. Well, do you want another drink, mayhaps? I wouldn't mind one. Nice. What do you feel like having? Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm also quite partial to the blue PT. Oh, okay. I'll order something for you. May I? Sure. Ash Gordon, could you try this mix? I saw this pretty drink in a video and it looked perfect for Our Lady. Yep, what is it? As blue pea as a base, a lot of mint, and a splash of lemon. Okay, blue pea, lot of mint, splash of lemon. Ooh, that shit's gonna be... That's gonna taste. But it is gonna be pretty. Galaxy mint tea, what? That's so pretty. Witness the morphine nebula as the lemon is poured into the cup. Magical and refreshing. That's so cute. From the man sitting right beside you. It looks nice. Very pretty. What do you think? I like it. Thank you. Yay! I'm so glad she likes it. I'm glad you do. And wow, Ash Gordon, it looks exactly like what I envisioned. You're a G. Yo, I'm freaking goated. And the goat said so. I'm happy you both enjoyed it. But man, that whole case earlier though, it was a lot to take in. Also, about the whole forgetting thing, that really gave me chills. Why? Ugh. Don't you feel scared of just disappearing in the end? Because I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you too. I mean, the reason why you wanted to become a soprano your way. The traditional way. Oh? Care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself. Oh, huh. Come here, camera. Now that's what you call huge pressure. Before that, though, can I ask a little teeny tiny question? Go ahead. What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why a soprano in the first place? Because it's been done before? What? Pardon? Because there was already a banshee who did it before, so I know it's not impossible. Whoa, for real? Her part was that of a, sorbet aria, and she was not very well known. What is a sorbet aria? Oh, I mean, she was a secondary character. Back in the early 19th century opera, sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons, often desserts, hence sorbet aria. Ooh, I see. Like background singing at the end of a show or something? Yes. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. First time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maid role at the very end of the opera, wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera, but hearing a banshee sing such a playful and lighthearted piece, it was truly an eye-opener for me. Oh man, I bet it was. Sadly, I couldn't find any of her other works, but it always stuck with me nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own. Whoa, that's really cool and brave of you to do so. I agree. I've never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing. Nah, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you, and wishing to leave a mark on this world. Is that what you think? Uh-huh. You're just trying to follow a path that has been traveled before, and that's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us. You're just being careful, yet courageous. Right, because the path you're choosing to walk on is so difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody is going to remember us? Right, Ash Gordon? No comment! Aw. Why do you want to be remembered so much? Why wouldn't you? Us banshees see the end differently than most. I think I just heard the toaster. So, care to enlighten me? I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see? Like, humongously large. Literally couldn't count all my siblings even if I wanted to. Because they're everywhere thanks to my dad. Was your dad a slut? Oh. Getting a notifications directly after saying that was kind of scary. I need to turn my volume off. I had a little bit of a family emergency earlier, so I had my sound on, but probably don't need to have that on anymore now that it's resolved. We weren't wealthy though, not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us, for real. But sometimes Dad would drop by to give us some money, though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple months. Then he'd just leave again a couple days later. Are you the eldest? Nope. But my older bros had already moved out by the time I hit high school. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. What? Oh. Which is where my mom and siblings live now. I'm sorry to hear about your father. No, it's fine. I mean, yeah, it was weird to receive the news of his death from an attorney, knowing he passed away by himself, and how it took them a week to find out. Lucas! Oh. Natural causes, by the way, so... I mean, how did he check out with absolutely no one knowing? Where were my other siblings? What happened to his ladies? It was just so crazy to me. And I guess it just kind of haunted me. Haunted how? My life growing up was filled with disappointment over him, you know? I mean it in the best way possible. My disappointment actually drove me to work hard for my family. I just vilified him in my mind, like shaking my mental fist at him. I'm gonna do so much better than you, sir, and all that. I see. But then I received the news that he left me the house? Like, I knew he had no money. That house is probably one of the only assets he had left. So when he gave me the house in his will, all I could think about was, what went through his mind exactly? The fact that he had a will at all was probably already a surprise for you. Exactly. What am I supposed to think of that? What am I supposed to think of him? And does it even matter anymore? When he's already long gone? Anyway, so my older brothers came back, right? They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings. Wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? You didn't do that, right? Heck no. That's why I left for LA. So if they really want me to sell the house, they have to chase after me. Good call. Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team. That's a relief. But that was also why I needed money fast. I needed to send money to help with my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. That's why I ended up having to join the production house. The production house? Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. I was young and naive too, you know? So it was my first time venturing to another state completely alone after all. So I didn't know better how predatory things could be. Man, this isn't even gonna be an entertaining story. If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it. No, it's not that. I just really didn't like that production house. But I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. But you see, we were all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. So naturally, there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all around helpful turned me into the butt of the joke all the time. That didn't discourage me all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still. But what ended up destroying my willpower was actually something real close, you know? Myself. What? What do you mean by that? Well, in a house where everyone wants to be the main character, each of us would need a solid, distinct persona, yeah? Eventually, I was assigned one too, which was supposed to be a good thing, but they wanted me to be the worst version of what I am, essentially. With the, not fantasy racism. Okay, with a heavy emphasis on what? And a lot of nicknames too, like, hey up baby goat, what are you up to now, satire boy? Here comes the party goatie, Mr. XS. You gonna go fishing again tonight or what? Fishing? Ugh. We had to go out and try to hit on people.
and we weren't allowed to come home unless we failed spectacularly or scored. What? Oh. I always tried to be the punchline though. Because there were always more views when something ended badly. But it was still the worst because I really had to act it all out, you know? Bothering people for pretend dates, be sort of a dumb jerk just for jokes. Just so it all looked fun for the camera. Even if scripted, I never really liked doing it, honestly. Because in the end, all of it just reminded myself of my dad, you know? And I kept thinking, does the apple never fall far from the tree after all? Ugh. So, yeah. The whole thing just really sucked. You had it difficult. Yeah? Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked. The end. No disagreement there. Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about. It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening. I just don't want to take up more of your time. So can I just ask you a direct question? Sure. Great. Would you be interested in guest starring on my new show? Huh? I realized I was being the dumb. Yo! I will do a hydration check. Where's the water I accidentally threw on the floor? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está mi botella de agua? I got it. I'm going to finish it. Chatters, you drink water too. Yay, water. Yay! Yippee! 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 I realized I was being dumb the day we first met. I kind of forced my thoughts on you and was just being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but. But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? Hello? Okay, hold on. Hold on, I need to open... Okay. I don't know. It's been a long time since anyone's told me to run an ad. Hold on. Oh my god. I can't even do it in OBS anymore. I need to fix my OBS. Guys, let me run an ad in peace. Do I even know how to do that? It says I just ran an ad, like automatically. Hold on. What the scallop? Okay, well, it's not gonna let me run an ad. Twitch hates money. But I will get more water. But I do have to go get a water, so... Oh, my computer's gonna die. Hold on. Chat. I will BRB, because I have to get a water, because I'm out. Guys, I forgot this game's audio is super loud. You could have told me that you couldn't hear me. Okay, let me know if that's better.
Okay. What the scallop? Hi, here's the water I got. Here's me drinking the water. Ash Gordon on top. Chatters, you remember to be drinking water too. Take care of yourselves or else. You succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it. Yet I almost ended up losing sight of why I'd been doing all this in the first place. I went with the flow, made excuses a lot, all to justify the gain, but to what end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's going to be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear. And not with exposure either. Though it won't be much at first. Because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment, so... wait. This is a bit sudden, don't you think? No pressure, though! How does the show work? Well, I'm not 100% sure of the shape of it yet. But ideally, it will have, like, an interview at first, then I'll record your singing, I'll bring all the gear. I will also be doing all the editing and stuff. It's gonna take a bit of time since I still have my main show to do, but I did start my vlogging journey on my own, too. So I can bet you the results will still be quality. Your show will tank if I'm the first guest. You realize that, right? If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about haters, but you do. That's why I won't push you. I'm flattered, but no thank you. Okay. Thanks for considering me, though. Thanks for giving it a thought. Camera. Looks like I have to go. Okay. It's nothing to do with what you said, okay? Just bad timing. Yeah, I get it. Cool. I hope we can meet again like this. If you want to? Maybe. I'll take it. Thanks for your time too, Ash Gordon. Sorry if I bored you. No, truly, it was my pleasure. Cool. Okay, I really have to go. See you around? Safe trip. Alrighty, see you, Ash Gordon. Come again soon. I think tonight was the most I've talked in the past 2 years? Holy moly. And I'm quite glad to hear that. Ugh. Thank you, Ash Gordon. For what? For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with. It's always a pleasure to have you and everyone around. Then I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to rethink. But I'll see you again soon. And we'll be waiting. Always. Safe trip, Miss Ryona. And have a good night. Whew. I think I'm done for the night. I hope everything will work out for everyone. Okay. We will do one more day of gameplay, and then that'll be the stream. Because I do want to eat dinner. If you're in the Meow Meow card, and if you're not, you should be, exclamation Discord in the chat. I did mention that this is going to be a shorter stream. Just because I have a meeting for a top secret project that you guys should hear about on Sunday unless something goes super wrong. So everyone get hyped for that. So one more, and then I'm gonna go eat dinner. And hopefully it's not a really long one. But I think the long ones are usually followed by at least marginally shorter ones. So, Wednesday, September 27th, 2023. Lunar cell panel prototype ready for first test. Interesting. Newcomer progressive 11 metal band Elven metal band Avathor tops US music charts. World Golem Culture Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. Oh, notifications. Let's check our phone. Okay. Lucas. Have you ever heard a story that wows you so you try to go for your dreams because you're so inspired to do something or anything? Hashtag share your story. Rachel! I'm taking an easy day because self-care is important. Don't forget to take a good rest once in a while too, everyone. I love her. Ryona. Normal schedule. I'll like that. Dinner with my team. Slay it up, Lucas. Huh. I thought there was more stuff in the drawer yesterday. Am I misremembering things? Is everything gone? Someone is robbing us blind. Let's see. All the ingredients are stocked up, and the weather's keeping quiet. Looks like a good night to listen to some stories. Hi, Gala. Hide! Yeah, Gala and Hyde! I always love when they're together. They're just looking. Good evening, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Gala. Nice to see you two. How did it go at the hospital today? Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted. Goodness. You having issues with the children again? No, that's not it. It's just... Well, for starters, my Fury's giving me a hard time. Your Fury? Is it the full moon already? Nope, but I sometimes get pre-Fury symptoms. Pre-Fury symptoms? Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. A few days before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for Fury. And that changes the way they react to pretty much everything. Symptoms vary depending on who you ask, but it can affect our muscles, our appetite, our energy levels. It can give us headaches or a lot of other stuff. Small, but annoying. That doesn't sound pleasant. No, to be honest, it's not great. For me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual. And a bit crankier as well. Is there a drink that could help you with that? I never found one, but if anyone can come up with it, it's you, Ash Gordon. Since a Galahad can soothe your Fury, maybe it would work pre-Fury as well? Maybe, but I think it'd need more... to be more relaxing? Like a Galahad, but with no caffeine and maybe blue? Okay, so we're obviously basing this with blue pea, right? Like that is milk and ginger. Like that has to be the way we're going. Gala tea. Oh my god, it's got a werewolf on it, guys. There's a wolf, and it's got stars. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. I love this game's art. What the fuck? Okay, here you go, a Gala tea for you. Did you come up with these names on the spot, Ash Gordon? No, it takes a bit of soul searching to tailor it to the situation and so on. That almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're going to order. Call it a sixth sense. I'm an alien! Who can also time travel, I think. This game's fun. Right, let's see how your sixth sense tastes. I assume we're in Friends. Maybe? Yeah, Gala. Veteran, now working in a hospital. Oh, him and a kitty cat. Wait, I also want to get rid of this notification. Wow. This is excellent. Exactly what I needed. Very happy to hear that. What's with the long looks, you two? Did something happen? Actually, Ash Gordon, guess I'll just come out with it. I need your help. My help? Come on, I wasn't that bad. No? What? No? I was so tired today I nearly fell asleep on the job. But most importantly, it's not good for you. Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at solutions. I've never seen you like this, and I'm getting worried. There's nothing to worry about. You say that, but then you spend entire nights looking miserable. No advice I come up with is good enough. And Hyde, I'm barely keeping it together as is. You should know by now how I feel when Fury's about to hit. I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday after all? You bet we did. After I walked out of here, I headed home and found this one lying on the sofa staring at the ceiling, looking so gloomy it sucked the color out of the room. And it's not the first time either. It's a constant these days. Hyde, are you depressed? Please, help me help him, Ash Gordon. I'm at my wit's end. Bro, imagine you're someone's depressed ass friend and they drag you to your guys' like mutual favorite coffee shop in the like area, and they're just like, barista who knows way too fucking much about us, barista who knows an insane amount of both of our sex lives. Fixes depression. Doctors, they aren't real. I need you to fix him. Mr. Hyde? Fine. The truth is, I'm bored to death. Or I would be if it wasn't for the whole immortality thing. I'm nearing 40 years old. And I've never been this bored in my entire life. Interesting. You usually make it sound like you're much older. 40 years old in vampire years. I'm not saying how old that is in other species years. Eyes on the prize, Ash Gordon. Intervention first, gossip later. My apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde? Bro's having a midlife crisis. Bro's like my dad. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm sorry, Father Gordon. My job. What was that? My job! Hey, no need to shout. Well, I'm also irritated about it, okay? I'm not exactly used to sitting around, twiddling my thumbs. But modeling stopped being fun ages ago. You did mention something like that last time. You are trying to leave modeling behind, then? Yeah. Is there a specific reason for that? It's all just so brief. Back when I started modeling, people thought of fashion in a different way. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while, so they had to be elegant, well-made, and versatile. Some campaigns that I featured in stayed on billboards for months, and I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with their wearers. I endorsed something that would feature in their cherished memories. But then social media came, and it all became disposable. The clothes themselves, of course, but the models, even more. I shoot a campaign, the brand posts it online, it gets attention for what, 10 minutes? Then another campaign comes in, and everything's forgotten. Blink, and it's gone. There's no bond to be built there. Isn't that changing these days, though? With slow fashion and the like? That's true, and people are getting into vintage clothes, too. I salute that. But the reality of my job remains the same. What about your fans? You have so many people following you. You mentioned that last night, and my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. Being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute a bond. Are you saying that you'd like to leave more of a mark? Maybe so. It would be nice if I did something that people remembered. That became part of their lives in a real way. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People who always remember you? That's not the same thing. Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That would make a real difference. No, thank you. The job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself in 14-hour shifts. Do you mistake me for a hard-working vampire? No. Twirls my hair. Twirls my hair and kicks my feet. I don't have a joke, I just think he's hot. Do you see what I'm dealing with, Ash Gordon? It does seem to be a thorny issue. Perhaps you'd like to mull it over with a drink in hand, Mr. Hyde. Yeah, that sounds good. Why don't you give hibiscus another shot, Ash Gordon? I'll give you a hint. Make it very, very spicy hibiscus. Well, there's one way to do that. Zobo! Ooh, this one's named. Maybe you'll like it. We'll try. And... Yes! 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 I got the little notification of the achievement in the corner. It is the right drink. I'm so excited, finally. And here's one Zobo for you. Let's see. You do know me well, Ash Gordon. Ah, so I take it this works for you. This is a perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right that time. Forgive an old man at his old man jokes. I see you've had your fun, but you still lost your bet, Hyde. A bet? When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him. And I bet you could definitely figure out the one hibiscus drink he likes. So now I get to say that I was right. And Hyde gets to buy me dinner. At a place of my choosing. Ugh. You're going to pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it. I love their friendship. Hold on, I want to get this notification. This game makes me want to be a tea drinker so bad. This game makes me want to buy the things to become a little barista at home. This game makes me want to make my life better with delicious beverages. Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gallo? Let's see. You say it, Hyde. He's won every single one of the bets we've ever made! I'm obsessed with them. I'm obsessed with them. That's crazy. That is... Wow. Yeah, I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food. Just rub it in my face, why don't you? Ooh, who's coming in? Yay, Lua! Oh, hi, everyone. Hey, Lua. Hi, Lua. Busy night, I see. Hi, Miss Lua. Busy and lively, just the way we like it. That's good. And I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. I wanted to apologize for the other night. I was so excited to see you, especially since it had been a while, but we ended up fighting with Bailey's instead. You must be getting bored of our arguments. It's alright, they're kind of fun to watch. Who's posting on their story? I want to make sure it's not a person update. Okay, it is a story. Hey guys, up! He's always on that damn... I bet he's... Do you think he's drunk? Do you think he's drunk? It's alright, they're kind of fun to watch. How are things with you two, by the way? Just let me order before I answer. If that's alright, Ash Gordon? Of course, what would you like? I spent the whole day talking in meetings and presentations, so I have a bit of a sore throat. Is there anything you'd recommend for that? Definitely something with lemon and honey. Sounds great. I'd love a lemon and honey drink then, please. Lua! Hold on. We do like... I feel like in previous games we've had like a sick tea sort of mix. Let's try green tea. And if that doesn't work, we'll try normal. Cough syrup. Yeah, first try. Ash Gordon on top. Ooh, Tomato Chill. Ooh, Lua. I love her. I wish I spoke. Oh! Favorite things. Lover of the bright moonlight, believer in a life without fight. Without a fight? Lua. I'm a big fan of art and poetry. What I'm doing with my life. You know, I actually just read the poetry book Milk and Honey, funny enough. What I'm doing with my life. Working 9 to 5 in a trading company by day, going to poetry readings and museums on the weekends, enraptured by the forbidden fruit. I love her. She's so cool. Here you go, some honey to soothe, some lemon to boost recovery. Thanks, Dr. Ash Gordon. Everyone comes here for my ass to fix their problems. I own a coffee shop. I can't fix you. Unless. This is truly lovely. Just what I needed. That's great to hear. My company's trying to get a big contract, so I've been organizing meetings with everyone, making sure it's all going according to plan. That sounds pretty tough. Yeah. It's a lot of responsibilities and decision making. And part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. So it's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. Anyhow, to answer your earlier question, Kala, you've probably gathered that Bay and I have been fighting. Yeah, and Hai told me a little bit about it too. Right. Well, we haven't discussed the wedding for our past couple days, and honestly, it's done me a lot of good. The thing is, I know Bay means well. He suggests all these things he thinks I'd like, and I should like them. He's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me, but I get annoyed instead. And then I start feeling guilty that I'm annoyed, which makes me even more annoyed. It's not great, I know. Well, it'd be easier if we always acted rationally. What is going on? Hey guys, what is going on in the living room? I know they're watching. Or at least they were. This is where I have my child. They're just not gonna tell me. Okay, whatever. If we only got annoyed at the right people for the right reasons. But things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Although I guess if you figured out what actually annoys you, it would help. That's the problem. I'm not sure. At first, I thought I was tired or worried. The decision making at my job is taking a toll for sure. It's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Bai to spend too much money, but he's right that involving my family comes with strings attached. I'm not sure how to avoid that, though. But I'm realizing that might not even be the main issue. The more he sends me links to venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. I don't mean the wedding itself. I want to get married to Bai. Bay. But the way we're planning it, I don't know. I've been to my friends' weddings before. I've also been browsing the most popular wedding pictures online. They're always these big parties, very put together, very classy. They have their whole families over, their friends and colleagues. They rent these beautiful barns, and they hire live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I used to look at that and think, this is great. This is what I want. But now it all just feels more and more off to me. Why don't you tell your fiancé that? What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Or that I'm questioning his ability to help with the budget? That's up to how you communicate it, isn't it? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. We've been through so much. You all know that. This is supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. Bay wants to honor that. He'll feel awful if he thinks I don't. or if he thinks I don't trust him. I swear, you and your elf are well matched. You always worry so much about what others think, instead of working on your own wants and needs. You do realize that's the important bit, right? I mean, generally, yes, I get that, but how does it apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate it properly, for starters? Right. And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you've met him, the blonde guy with the puppy eyes. Bailey's a redhead. Right, I'm glad you remember that, because you were making it sound like you were in a relationship with your friends who got married. And the strangers who put wedding pictures online. Hey, I told you not to play that out loud. Okay. Sorry, my earbud just died and I was making sure the sound was staying on. I need to put more books there. It's too short. I need to stream like this. That looks so silly. What the scallop? At the strangers who put what? And the strangers who put wedding pictures online. This is your relationship you're celebrating. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? Your special day needs to make sense to the two of you. Have it in trainers at a fast food joint if that's what you like. That way you can also take the budget out of the equation. A simpler wedding won't feel shabby if you make it feel properly yours. So true, Hyde. I still want a pretty outfit and decent food. Thank goodness. But point well taken. It's just, my family might have certain expectations. Did they openly say that? No. Then maybe they do, or maybe you just think they do. The only way to find out is to talk to them. Besides, isn't Bailey's also about to become your family? You sure are the only family he's got. I'm not saying to disinvite everyone or to fight with them or anything, but you shouldn't put their needs above your own. I really shouldn't, should I? You've given me food for thought. Thanks, Hyde. My pleasure. Hyde always coming in here with the most real, brutally honest takes, but he's like falling apart in the meantime, which is really funny. That is the life of the therapist friend. I'm so sorry, camera. Amazing how you perk up when you give people advice, Hyde. Maybe you should just become a therapist. Maybe you should be like Dr. Phil. That's a joke. Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. I did say I might become a couples counselor, but I agree with what you all implied. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for that. Bro would be like the most bizarre mix of like Hannibal and Dr. Phil. I don't know. If that makes sense to you, I'm glad, because it barely makes sense to me, but I think I'm right. Are you looking to change careers, Hyde? He's bored of modeling. Finds it too impermanent, wants to leave a mark, wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you could make modeling fun again? I don't think so. Last time I had proper fun was maybe 20 years ago. What the fuck? What happened then? Blinks. I was modeling a capsule collection for a young designer, and she wanted to take her own pictures. She got a studio, looked the outfits there, found someone to do the makeup, and then she whipped out an old film camera, a proper relic. I hadn't seen one like it since the 60s. My granddad has an old black and silver camera with 2 lenses. Was it something like that? Yep, exactly like that. She said she preferred it because of the way it captured the light, and also because it was a slower experience. Something that would allow us to connect more. At first, I didn't think much of it. I started doing the usual posing, switching, posing some more, but something felt different. Then I realized what it was. Most of the time, we were just talking. She only took a picture once in a few minutes, if that. Is that unusual? Yep, most fashion photographers take dozens of pictures in a row. I felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. I thought she didn't know what she was doing, and that she was wasting her money. But we had a great time, and we got kind of friendly, I guess. Because at the end of it, she let me use up the remaining exposures. Fooled around, shot some random stuff, and one portrait of her. Then she suggested I come with her to her darkroom. Watch how she developed the pictures and how they came out. You did always have a fondness for dark places. Comes with the territory. But as for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me, you know? A me I could recognize. But that's not even what stuck with me the most. It's the care she put into processing each frame. Working each picture through the chemical baths. Hanging them, drying them. It was like watching a magic ritual. And her portrait, when she saw it, she got a bit emotional. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera. And it was the first time she really liked a portrait someone took of her. What? That's so cute. I'm in a weird place these days. It's not like me to tell these kinds of tales. Or to launch into sappy monologues, really. Just forget it. No, I think it's a beautiful story. And it gives me an idea, I think, of another career for you. Please share, Lua. You'd be doing both of us a solid. Go on, then. Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently, but apparently, film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. It's what you said, it captures the light beautifully. And it's more personal, a slower approach. Maybe you could try that. Who, me? No, the other vampire is looking for a new line of work. I think you've got the wrong guy here, Lua. I know I'm disgustingly sentimental these days, but I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Well, forget about it then. No, don't forget about it at all. It would be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental. And you love to chat people up. You'd solve all the bridesmaids' drama and offend the parents. But most importantly, you do something for these people that they'll never forget. They'll look at your pics their whole lives. If that's not leaving a mark, I don't know what is. You're assuming they won't get divorced. I don't know if this is the right topic for Miss Lua. It's alright, I know some marriages end in divorce, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Whether a marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. That career in the mafia is really looking up. You're hopeless. I'm falling asleep on my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want, you thick-skulled vampire. Just don't stay out too late, okay? Yeah, alright. That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do. And maybe some talking. Thanks again, Hyde. And good luck. I hope your next adventure is a good one. It will be. Good night, Lua. Good night, Ash Gordon. See you later. Good night, you two! Here we go again. Last one sitting. Indeed. Proper night owls. You didn't say anything about that wedding photographer idea. It's ridiculous, right? That's not for me to say, but I wouldn't call it ridiculous. It sounds like you enjoyed the whole film photography experience. And you do like being around people, don't you? I do, sometimes, but I'm not a romantic. People get married, they think they're taking a first step into forever. Well, there's no such thing as forever. Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and the next thing you know... well, I don't want to sound too depressing. So you don't believe in love? Of course I do, but only in a certain kind. You can choose to keep supporting someone, to enjoy their company. You can do that for years with friends, family, lovers. But at the end of the day, you're still you, a separate person. And they're still them. There's no two souls becoming one. Not really. I'd know. The one time I tried, it really didn't work out. But do you regret trying? No, I guess I don't. It just confirmed for me that marriage and the like, it's never going to be my thing. And there's freedom in knowing that about myself. It's given me space to build other relationships that work much better. But at the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, people who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely, even if for most of them it won't pan out, there's something beautiful there. Like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame, or a flower bloom like it'll never wilt. Well, in my case, I singed off my wings, but I'm still here. What? Hyde! And on that day, for that minute when I said we'd be together forever and meant it, I sure felt alive. If you know all that, then you must also know that it's something worth celebrating. And something worth helping other people celebrate. You're a tricksy one, Ash Gordon. And I'm too tired to fight your logic. Which means it's time for me to head back. Of course, Mr. Hyde. And I meant to say, I appreciate our one-to-one chats. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here. Oh, it's plenty comfortable for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? Hold on, let me check my Toma to chill. Guess where I am, cause I sure as hell don't know. Ha 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 ha. Lucas, are you okay? It all boils down to this, doesn't it? The way time passes for me is very different from anyone else I know. Thank goodness Gala is from a long-living species, but even then, he'll grow old before I do. Eventually. The world will change 100 times, technologies will die out, new technologies will come. I will feel again the way I feel now, in a century, maybe 2, and Lou and Gala won't be around to give me advice. The world won't wait for me. But you will. Am I right, Ash Gordon? What? Does he... Hyde! Do you mean I'll wait for you or I'll be around? Because Hyde, I don't know what you think you know, but, that is very perceptive of you, Mr. Hyde. I'm loving that people are being like, hey, Ash Gordon. Hey, barista. You're not human. Hey, you've grown to know me quite well. It's only fair that I know you a little in return. I suppose that's true. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. To continuing our story, it's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone here rooting for me. Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. We will make sure it's not misplaced. I know you will. And on that note, I should really go complain to Gala some more. Oh my god. Oh, Ryona. Gotta find your entertainment where you can. Take care of yourself, friend. And you as well. I'm loving the expansion on the player character this game. It's so good. It's so good. It makes me want to replay the first game. The world won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde. But some of us will. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is such a good game. Okay, I do have to click through it to save, but then we will be wrapping up. Let me in. Come on. Save game. Yes. Yeah, that was just now. Okay. Main menu. Yes. This stream actually ended up being a little bit longer than I thought it would be. But it was good. I had fun. I hope you all had fun as well. Ooh. Don't look over there. Don't look at any of that. Thank you so much to everyone who came out to the stream today, no matter how long you stayed for. I always appreciate it. I hope that you all had a good time, because I did. I really love this game series. It's so fun. I love me a good graphic novel. Remember, take care of yourselves, drink some water, eat some food, take your medicine if you have meds to take. If you need to get up and stretch, get up and do a stretch. If you need a shower, take a shower. If you need to go to sleep, go to sleep. And all of that fun stuff. Basically, remember to take care of yourselves, my loves. I hope you have an amazing day / night / whatever, and remember that you are so, so very loved. And I will see you again on Sunday. Get excited. Get excited. That's all I'll say. See you Sunday.